What's good, y'all? It's your boy Danza. Just one of the many faces of the machine known as the Danza Project. Please do me a favor if you rock with us. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn those notifications on. We appreciate you. Salute.
So, you know,
when I look at Texas, I think you got to think one of the first thoughts that come to your mind got to be Sauce. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be one of the first thoughts that come to your mind.
Absolutely.
Just recently, there was a tragedy.
But you got haters though. They wish it wasn't me. But,
but they
can't
all
stop it.
That'll never end.
It is what it is.
That'll never end. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm that boy.
Especially when you're doing it at the level you're doing it.
And I'm doing it for us though. I mean, at the end of the day, you also like, who the f want to always go to other people's shit when you know, like, this is our shit as far as like our generation, our community. Like, that was one of the best things I ever could have did for the rappers and the young people in my city and my state is buy a club and show them that we can do that. Like, we can take our money that we spend on jewelry, cars, and bullshit and buy a building. Yeah. And we can have car dealerships.
So I'm going to sit up, right? Because I like strip clubs. I like them. I enjoy them.
Yeah.
They got a lot out here. Mm-hmm. They got a lot out there. I went to, a shout out to Yayo and Murder, right? I went to Shreveport, Louisiana with 50. They had that 4-day event, right? I flew into Dallas, drove to Shreveport because I didn't even know it was that difficult to get to Shreveport.
Yeah, that was far. You should have driven to Houston to do that. You'd have been a lot closer.
Yeah, so I went out there.
But your people's in Dallas though.
Nah, I went straight from there just to get to Shreveport. I don't even know the dynamic.
You put an extra 3-4 hours on you.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah.
So I'm out there. I go there, and 50 got that shit popping. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, I didn't know Shreveport was popping like this. Yeah. He had the
what a casino.
He had a joint called G-Dome, right? So somebody walks up to me and they're like, Shreveport ain't popping like that. He flew in strippers from Houston. You know what I mean? He's like, that's why the stage is popping like that.
Right.
So I'm sitting on stage thinking, damn, like,
this is what Houston
they got the joints out. You know what I mean? What is different about what you got going out there? Talk to us about your strip club.
Okay, so I mean, Splash House, you know, my strip club is the most innovative strip club in the world as far as that. It has attractions and activities and things to do in the strip club that don't exist in any other strip club in the world. But to close the last statement that you just made about 50 Cent and Shreveport, you know, Houston to Louisiana is kind of like the same range and circumference it take as far as like how we look at in our circle. Houston to Louisiana, Dallas, Oklahoma. So when you in Dallas, you go to Oklahoma to go to casinos and gamble and do shit like that, resorts and shit. When you in Houston, our circle is to go to Louisiana, Shreveport, Lake Charles, and shit like that to go to casinos. We got water and shit in Houston. Dallas got water too. Where like we might go do some boat shit out there with the casinos, take girls out there from Houston. But the girls are gonna be from Houston, or if we're in Oklahoma, the girls are gonna be from Dallas and type shit. So that's what that is.
Yeah.
And as far as like with Splash House and my club, the idea of it is to mix a Dave and Buster's, or we have this other thing called the main event, to mix that energy and that vibe with the vibe of a gentleman's club in the South, in Texas, Louisiana, Atlanta, Memphis, you know, party cities in the South, like real Southern culture though, like really deep South, to be honest. But
because what's dope is like you only get that vibe down here on like a special event. So like if it's like a boxing event or like a UFC, then the club might switch up a little bit and have that thing. But what you saying, if it's like an ongoing thing, it's Jesus. Bro.
Yeah, in my club, every single night there's arcades in my club. Like we got more.
Not just regular arcades. Now I seen this video.
Yeah, I got the real.
You got the like.
I got
that joint that like goes to the wall that has everything.
Absolutely. I have the Polycade is what it's called. Shout out Polycade. Shout out my people over there. Polycade promo. Send me some dodo. Fuck with me. I need some more Polycade. But yeah, them Polycades they like 5,000 each. I got Polycades on the wall. I got regular arcades up in there. Polycades probably got like 3,000-4,000 games on it from all like different years of gaming. I have PlayStation 4 or 5s or whatever that shit is, the new PlayStations, and some Xbox Ones in there mounted on the walls of every section in the club. So every section in the club that's sectioned off, like with a barricade, not like the open sections that's around the strip, that's around the stage, but like the bigger VIP sections.
Yeah.
They have a TV. Every section has a TV in it, has a PlayStation in it. So I got Madden, 2K, UFC, all of the real video, Call of Duty, Black Ops, all that shit.
I think I might never leave your shit.
Yeah, right. Even Devil May Cry. Like my strip club is like the man cave, ultimate player's paradise. It's the ultimate man cave. It's basically like when you go to a club, or when you go to a club. Let's look at it for this place first. When you go to a club and after you had your fun, you did your thing, you got you met your hot chick, she convinced her to come home with you, and she do y'all do y'all thing, you do the dude, boo the boo, and now after she sleep, unless you are sleepy, tired, or unless you one of the type of people that want to sleep and lay up and hug on the bitch all night, you finna turn on your TV and do what? Get on the game.
Word.
You finna watch videos. You finna relax and rub, or you might rub and caress. I don't know why you doing it. Yeah. Just because you got a baddie in the bed with you, but at the end of the day, you still gonna get in that part is done. Now I'm in my world, my space, man cave mode, even if it's just watching anime. So why not create that ambience and create that feeling in the strip club vibe where a man is coming to find that woman?
Could we get that here?
I will. Because it's definitely going to make me some money and it's going to make sense and not be funny. And a lot of my young rapper friends that's like from here and from everywhere, they inspired. They want the business module. They love the name, what I've done with it. They're like, bro, let's bring Splash House here. Let's do Splash House this, Splash House Vegas, Splash House Miami. I already got 2 Splash Houses in Houston. Right now, I just opened up my second location. I have one location on Richmond Street. That's like the biggest party street in Houston, Richmond Avenue. And then I got my original location, Splash House 1, that's on West Bedford. So,
yeah, bring it down here because we need it, man. You see, you've been down here, so you see the couple clubs been closing, man. A couple black clubs been closing, man.
Right. And the reason why is because of like what I'm saying. It's basically everybody's competing with the same build-up, same...
the same model?
Yeah, same business module. Yep. Same business model, same business module, same,
And nobody owns the building.
Nobody owns... I own one of my buildings. They got the same rollout, and... that shit get boring after a while. I mean, after a while, like, it's just a room full of people. If you turn the music off, just think about it like this. Think about a club being a club with everything going on, but just turn the music off. And everybody's still sitting around, holding bottles, getting drunk, talking, and girls dancing. People will start looking at each other kind of dumb. Mm-hmm. If you go to some of these white clubs or Latin clubs, other race clubs, they have activities going on as they're partying. They're doing beer pong. They throwing darts on the wall. They're not just standing around dancing and drinking and listening to music, glorifying diamonds and shit, which is cool. I love that. I'm of that culture. But at the end of the day, why would I not want to, at some point every night, if I can go punch a punching machine with these hot girls and my friends and have these girls getting happy and excited about how strong they punches are, how weak they punches are. That's dope. So that's what we, in Splash House, we got that $10,000 machine where you punch it and see how hard you hit. I got basketball goals in the strip club where you actually can shoot real basketball hoops in the strip club and you can check your score and the goals are high. I have water guns in my strip club, little handheld water guns, not no outrageous shit, but you know what I'm saying, some little cool, cute, fun shit. And I also, we do shots. So like, shots are called shots. You come take a shot. In my club, you take a shot through a little handheld water gun that we inject the liquor into the handheld water gun, and the waitress is gonna shoot the water gun, or your friends shoot the water gun in the girl's mouth. I hope none of you guys ain't around here getting your mouth shot in. Hey, yo. because we ain't doing that. But it's fun, you know what I'm saying? It has camera replay value. I got towels in there that say Splash House on the towels.
That's fire.
So it's just, I got beach balls. You know, sometimes during the club, I'll just unload 60 beach balls in the club. They all marked, say Splash House on them. Then now I got everybody in the club hitting the beach balls in the club. We having fun, more or less than just looking at beautiful women dancing and shaking. It's all of that.
Right.
You know what? It's something that I often speak about with my girl, right? I'll be like, yo, like, you know, because most females in a relationship will be mad as hell when their man goes to a strip club because they're worried about what's going on. Right. But I'm always like in a strip club is the one place, like when you hit a club, you're standing with 1,000 people, mad uncomfortable and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At a strip club, you get like that complete environment, and people are left the alone. Like you're in your own section, you're doing your thing.
You get a VIP, that's privacy.
Yeah, to be able to do all the man cave shit in there. That's different.
That's a whole nother level of just amazingness.
Yeah.
And it just opens up the door to do different things in the strip club environment with beautiful women, like streaming, video game tournaments, boxing tournaments on the other thing, the machines that we got. Just, you know, other innovative things that create.
Rubbing a new set of cheeks and playing Madden.
What? Why you betting a Madden, though? Yeah. Why you betting? You get a touchdown or an interception, and this girl with these big boobs just jump all in your lap, and you won. It's great. You know, it's me. My goal, very, very young. I watched a movie called Blank Check. I don't know if y'all familiar. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know when y'all was born.
I was born in 85.
Okay, I'm born in 1990.
Yeah.
So we still in the same respective group type shit. That movie f***ed my head up. Real. And because I already thought that way. I already seen that vision for myself before I even saw the Blank Check movie.
Yeah.
But me just seeing this kid pick up a blank check off the ground, put $1 million, whatever, $2 million, whatever he put it, I don't remember, but he put millions of dollars in it. The check cash. This was way back in the day when this was actually still possible and made sense. All of the security, high wire, electronical shit did not exist back then. And wires, all that shit was, you know, checks was what that was, you know, cashier's check was everything. Yeah. So for me to see a child have that power to make a mansion his man cave and have slides and video games and go-karts and you know what I'm saying? Like I always wanted that for myself forever. Like it don't matter how old I get, why would a punching bag ever not be fun or not be manly? When does Mortal Kombat, like we know the gruesomeness of Mortal Kombat. Yes, it's still a video game, but we also understand the maturity in it too. And especially living in life and seeing things in life. So why would we not want to have the ability to find the humor and stress relief in all of these things forever just because I'm grown? I think that you institutionalizing and making yourself crazy if you want to live in a house with white walls and tan walls forever. Like, that's insane to me. Like, for me, that's like I live with my parents. You live with your parents forever then. You living up under your parents' rules of forever. Like, if you don't want your house to look how this, even just this setup, it might not be too much and overdoing it, but it doesn't look like your mom's living room that you grew in. Like, you have the freedom and the power to put paintings and pieces of art on the wall that represent you and your personality and how you feel. And that energy and that vibration goes with your human psyche, and that goes with your success rate. It goes with your productivity amount. It goes with how much workflow you're going to actually put out, because the amount of stress that you have and the amount of tension that you have is lowered, because when you come home in your freedom and your space and your cave, your sanctuary, it feels that way, and you see the fruits of your labor. You feel like, damn, okay, I worked hard and I bought this big ass video game with this TV, this painting, and this setup, my bar stools, my guitar on the wall, my belt, whatever, my gun, gold, whatever, Scarface movie, whatever the is for you. that makes you feel good when you at home and you thinking about this next hard day of work. You thinking about buying these cameras. You thinking about doing the numbers and checking the checks and balances and paying the taxes and doing the payroll or whatever. Just, the tedious things that you do as a businessman or entrepreneur or just an everyday person that's working for a company. When you are able to come in your place of being, your house, and it's neat or it's you. It's you, because we push neatness because we hope you ain't dirty. Well, I hope you ain't a dirty, nasty motherfucker. But, you know what I'm saying? You want to see things that you like and that resemble your life, boxing, books, and things that are fun for you. And the best person that's working is a person that loves their job. The best job is a job that you don't even feel like you at work at all.
Yeah.
So if I can bring that ability and that adventure and that power of everywhere I go feels like my living room, and my living room is a children or a man's paradise. When I go to my studio, it looks just like my living room in my house. It's video games, it's art, it's paintings everywhere. It's a whole bunch of different fun activities and stuff that I want to do whenever I'm tired of being in front of this microphone rapping. But it still keeps me in my workspace.
Right.
My cars is out there. All my cars is in the parking lot. My tire shop, I own a tire shop as well. Shout out 24 Hour Tires. I own a tire shop in Houston too. I own a bunch of different businesses.
You own a tire shop out here?
No, in Houston. In Houston. Out here, I own Potenza Watercraft, my boat company.
You have the jet skis too.
The jet cars is what they call jet cars, but they're boats with jet ski engines in them that are designed like exotic
That's what
cars.
I meant to start off with, right? But I knew, talking to Sauce, that the way he answers questions, I let him ride. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but like you got so much dope shit.
Yeah, right now, bro, I'm probably looking at like 17 different companies type shit.
I remember you telling me about OnlyFans. I wasn't with OnlyFans until I met you.
Right.
I thought, and it was early days.
Early.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you knew it was
pandemic,
you knew it was an income
forever.
Then.
It's residual forever. I mean, OnlyFans, like I look at this real estate. You got digital real estate, then you got physical real estate, you got commercial, you got residential. In the digital space, that's OnlyFans, that's the streaming, that's the music, that's the movies. All of that shit is digital now. You know, and if you own it and people live there, then you getting money off of those views counts and they're streaming forever. So then I just really put my last year of my time of like orchestrating and lining up my assembly line of businesses that I have, because I just had so many different seeds everywhere, like little small agreements and little small businesses that I started. And like I felt like this was the year that I kind of slow down on rapping and just tie all these different nights up. Cause I got a vape company called Rap Bars. The vaporizers for rappers and shit. Rappers that re-rap bars. So here's the vape bar. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's called Rap Bars. I got that. I got Sauce Walka with exotic pop. I got.
You know, we're looking for sponsors, right? I never with any sponsor because I just don't with people.
Yeah, because you're a real.
But like, I like keeping all this shit. Everything that we do is self-funded. Ain't nobody pay a motherfucking dime into this shit. This been just me. People offered us those little deals where they're like, "We'll give you an advance." Your advance. I don't want no advance.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Give me bread, and I'll shout out somebody.
And I shout your shit out.
So if you
part of this place, man,
with what you got going on, yeah, I definitely work with you on some shit.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially the Splash House Miami. If you want, you got a partnership with Danza. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure. I need you on the ship. I definitely would. And I think that's something that's gonna really happen. Me end up opening up a club in Miami and bringing my style of club out here. You know, it's just gonna take time. It's just a bunch of different things I have going on. But like I said, I actually just partnered up with a huge company and started my own soap brand for cars. And I'm actually open up a car wash. I have a bowling alley that's getting opened up attached to my strip club. The second one is gonna be called Kingpins by Sauce. And for all the kingpins all around the world, man. It's for all my kingpins. Come drip at the bowling alley, the first adult bowling alley, where you can order your lane and 5 girls and 20,000 ones and have a bowling party at a strip club and still play the video games and do all the other stuff too. So, you know, I'm just trying to be myself and let myself reflect on whatever business that I'm in, because I don't want to be in that business and it's boring. I don't want to be in the business where I can't smoke weed in it. I don't want to be in the business. Well, I have businesses where I can't do that, but as far as the factory or the facilitation part, the part of ownership, I can do whatever the fuck I want to in that part. But if I run a restaurant, I'm not going to walk through my restaurant with kids and then smoking weed, but then I'm going to create a restaurant where it's not for kids too.
But you ain't getting bored at all doing all this shit that you're doing?
No, I get bored when I'm not doing shit.
Damn.
I get bored when I'm not making money, or I get bored if I'm stuck in one lane of making money, and I'm like, I get bored with rap. Rap can give me $5 million and I still get bored with it because I know I have the ability to make $5 million with girls and streaming, or I know I have or $50 million rather. Because I hate to say the same number because none of the numbers is the same. Yeah. Or I know I have the ability to sit down at the table with 6 different business entrepreneurs that's from different forms of life and then start a clothing line or a strip club or a restaurant franchise. Or even like my new product that I have is called Achilles. I just recently got into medical products. I have a medical product right now. It's a rehabilitation device for the Achilles tendon, the calf muscle, and the shin bone area for athletes. You can look it up right now. It's called Achilles Performance, and basically it's a elastic band.
Oh, okay.
For your ankle and your Achilles tendon. But it's like a chamber. It's a chamber that you put your foot in, and it's all concentrated, and you get in the same workout that people get from elastic training with their arms and armbands and wristbands and bands and shit, weighted bands, but you focusing all of that.
Is there some shit like that right there?
That's mine. That's my product.
Really?
Yeah, that's mine. It ain't no shit like that. We have a pattern on it. Nobody else in the world.
That's fire though.
Yeah, exactly. That's gonna make me a $400 million, $400 million one day.
No doubt.
Like that's gonna change my life to a whole.
I'm gonna tell you some wild shit. I'm sitting there jump roping today at the gym, and I splashed the jump ropes, just mash them off the ground. I'm mad as hell because my Achilles is fucked up. And I'm like, how the fuck could I like recover this shit? Because I'm really on that shit. Like, I'm a fit dude, you know what I'm saying? So like, I was like, you know what? No matter what I do, man. Shit, I can't recover this shit no matter what. I got to deal with this bullshit.
I got a product
that
for
shit
you.
Looks fire.
I got a product for you, brother. It's gonna, trust me.
Let me sponsor that one then.
Yeah, you can. It's gonna, I'll get you one. It's going to rehabilitate your ankle, strengthen your ankle, and prevent you from having any problems in the ankle, period. That's the entire focus of it is the Achilles tendon area.
How are you getting into this? Like, what the fuck is going on?
That's what I'm saying. Like, who
leading you into this shit?
That's why I'm telling y'all. That's why I'm explaining all this shit to y'all. What I'm saying, like, you gotta be the diverse person, bro. I diversify my portfolio every day. And I have way more friends than Bloods and Crips and Hood. I got friends that like anime. I got friends that like building buildings and sculptures. I got friends that like building tables. I got friends that like going to the gym. I like friends that like smoking weed and sipping drink. I'm just a people's person. I got friends that like drinking alcohol. I don't drink alcohol, but I know how to sit at a table full of a bunch of Irishmen and sailors and crack jokes.
Drop another 12.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you know what I mean? And give the Irish exit. And, you know what I'm saying? So
that's fire.
I just know how to mingle with different mind frames, different people that have different views of life. And I don't judge people because they have a different view of life. Now, I do have boundaries of people that I won't be around and I won't do business with. I won't do business with everybody because everybody doesn't match with me.
Right.
But I have the divine gift of separation and filtering out who matches with me and who I match with. And I just make it my life goal to find different people in different spectrums, spaces. They're not from my hood, my community, my city, my town, but we have like interests somewhere. But even though you are into certain things that I'm not into, I may not do with you, where we have a bond that is so strong that it's making me and you friends. And now, as being my friend, I'm not going to be friends with nobody that I can't get money with.
Right.
I'm not going to be friends with nobody that I can't build something with or learn. And I'm making you better, you making me better. I'm protecting you, you protecting me. Like, we got to be doing something together. And that's where the conversations and the things come, where we get these new products and these new business ventures, these new companies, these new different things, because we all into different shit, but we all into the same things as well. And I hold power over here, you hold power over there, you hold power over there. Okay, I got financial equity right here. I got liquid cash right here. You got financial equity over there. You got liquid cash over there. Where can we find the medium? Where can we meet? How can I promote your shit, but you sponsor my shit? Okay, how do I sponsor your shit and bring people that you can't get attached to, but then I make money over there with you because I brought you the people that you didn't have to bring and save you the expense. Boom, 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 boom. And now we troubleshooting and creating a flow of business. And now it just ends up making sense where we initially we was only thinking about this one business and promoting this one thing and one product, but now we cross promoting all of this shit together and everybody getting a bunch of money. You know what I'm saying? So
let me tell you something dope, right? Somebody was like, I put it this way, and it's not even to bring him up about a Texas guy, right? But when we had Charleston up here, he said something that was different the other day. He said, I was like, you people starting to say that you're becoming like the rapper that you criticize. And he said something about the pimps. And how the pimps are the ones that used to spit the game. The pimps are the original rappers, right?
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
They don't spit game like you spit game. You spit that like real pimp shit.
Oh shit, I'm dropping my mic.
Ooh, you know what I mean? But
Yeah,
like
'cause
you spit like pimp shit. Like when I listen to you here, even before the interview starts, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking about doing the interview with Sauce Walka, and I'm like, you get Sauce off the interview. I do.
For sure.
What they get.
Right.
I'm that dude. Like
right.
I'm sitting there.
It.
Yeah,
and
I'm listening.
And you implement it. You using it as you supposed to.
Yep. So I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm like, damn. Okay, I see what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? And 5 years younger than me.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're killing the game for what you're doing.
Right.
Again, congratulations on what you're
growth.
doing.
I see the growth, though.
I appreciate you.
You looking good, a mirror down, jewels on, cars.
Yeah.
I see the growth.
I appreciate
but
you.
But it was always in you. You just have to get around people that is going to bring out the best version of you, bro. That's all this shit is about.
But you're really on a different level.
Yes.
Armed with good intentions. You know what that is? Armed with good intentions. You know what it is?
Say it I do, but explain it
Wallow.
to me.
He wrote a book called Armed with Good Intentions.
Oh, okay.
Hustle harder, hustle smarter. This is 50 Cent, another book. I think it's called Lucky Me, Rich Paul. You know who Rich Paul is?
Yeah, Rich Paul, he that boy.
I read all three of these books in the last like 2 weeks. Audible book and then the visual. The way they talk, right? Like, what is it? Iceberg Slim. Like, you hear that pimp game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I mentioned what Charleston was talking about. He's like the rappers got it from the pimps.
Yeah.
And I'm hearing what you're saying. If you did a book.
Yeah, it'd be crazy. I might get a bid.
Have you ever thought about that?
I've been offered it and I've thought about it. And I just... See, when it comes to being an author, I get scared because I know, me sporadically saying shit off the top of my dome and having conversations with people and just putting knowledge from whatever comes out of my head at the moment. And at the same time, I'm a superhuman. So even while I'm doing this, I'm still thinking about 80 different things, 1,000 different things that have to get done and they're going to get done that I'm finna do right now. I want to do. I'm making new business ideas as we talking. I'm just, you know what I'm saying? All this is going on at one time while people are in the world making these moves for me right now and waiting for my next call. Like my assistant over there right now, sleep, wait. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, she's out.
Right. So it's like, as I'm doing all this and thinking about all this shit and knowing like, what I have to do and what I have to accomplish, I'm also sitting right here with you in the right now, knowing like, okay, damn, if I was to sit down and stop everything I'm doing and put all of the information I know into a series of books and give that to the world, that information might do, it's gonna do a lot of good, but it might do some bad too.
But fuck what it does. Fuck the bad that it does. The good what it does. It's the people that receive it. If you don't, all these books do that. Self-mastery right there. It's called, there's a book right there called Self-Mastery in the Digital Age. That's my best friend that wrote that.
That's hard.
Right. And what I found out about this shit is
Achieving self-mastery in the digital age. Marco
McKithen, yeah. What I found out about this and learning about books is, yo, you got to realize all you got to do is have somebody around you that be writing it. And they be listening to your thoughts.
Yeah.
And they could just tell you, like, yo, you said this and this. Like, they could be sitting with you every interview you do.
Right.
Writing the shit out that you're saying. And say, what do you think about this? That should be fire. Because right now in this motherfucking interview, dead ass, like,
motherfuckers getting so much game.
Bro, it's what time in the motherfucking morning? It's 1:37 in the morning. Let me tell you something. I'm sitting here thinking like, yo, I need to do, like, this shit ends, I'm immediately going into the make money mode. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's make money mode.
Exactly.
That's it. Like, I couldn't even possibly think about anything else because of the shit that you're saying. That's where it's getting me to.
Right.
So if you wrote a book, fuck the people that don't get the message right. It's about the people that got the message right.
Nah, that's not even my fear. My fear ain't that. I really don't, I hate to say fear. I just hate to waste what I'm giving to the earth, period. And then it's more or less like, it's not just about the people that miss the message, that don't get the message, the people that are scared of the message.
Yeah.
That may got power like me or more power than me.
But the game is to be sold, not told.
Absolutely. So, you know what I'm saying? My whole thing is, I'm going to do it, and it's going to get done, because it's inevitable, you know what I'm saying? It's inevitable for a mind like mine to not give the world some composition, some books, to where it just another form of solidification in the history, in the legacy of things, something that's gonna always be there, like Bibles and shit, that people gonna always run back to for hope. Because all information is it's not all information is, but majority of the bounds of information that you get is what leads, that's the fuel of your hope. Because it's like fear is unknown. You don't know what death is like because you scared of death because you don't know what it's like. You don't know what it's going to feel like to get shot in the head or get cut. You see the action of it,
people, like,
but the pain
fear
is
itself.
exactly. The fears of the unknowing, where the hope is of the knowledge then.
Yeah.
If the fear is from what you don't know, then the hope and the happiness is of the knowledge and the things that you trust that you do know. That's why there's always a yin and a yang. It's always a up, down, left, right, good, bad, night, day. Feel me? So I just got into the business of learning hope and selling hope and processing all the information for myself and finding strategic ways to give it out to other people through music, through interviews, conversations, whatever. But then when it comes to books, it's like, that's just gonna open up a whole can of more ass kicking. It's going, because now I'm gonna learn more and put more time into what I already know. It's like the difference between writing a rap and freestyling a rap. If that's one of the most simplest ways to make it make sense to everybody in the world that got basic understanding. If you like rap music, you see most people, that's why I say people that are freestyle phenoms, but even as a freestyle phenom, it's very, very rare that people that are freestyle phenoms, that freestyle well, and it's still the same lyrical capacity, lyrical depth, still the same level of metaphors and analogies that it's in a written verse.
So let me give you the flowers there.
Thank you.
I messaged my boy Fred earlier. I'm listening to the tapes, or listening to the freestyles. He has this is at 10:11, right? You see it? Right here. Boom.
Oh, like that. He has to be one of the illest freestylers ever.
And like for me, we've had like some ill freestylers. I don't know if you know who King Los is.
Yeah.
Right, goes off the top a lot.
Yeah. I fuck King Los.
and we had him up here too. King Los, I'm sorry. All right, because King Los he goes off the top crazy.
He are.
But I think you do something different. Right, and this is one of the
in your soul type of guy.
It's like
it's the content. The content never.
But it's not just that, bro. I told you earlier when we were listening to him. I said, pay attention to what he's doing. Right, the LA Leakers joint. This is why I played it earlier. When he talked in the beginning, when you're just talking, it sounds like you're already freestyling. No, and I'm bullshit. Like, he's going over that shit right there, right? And even in the beginning of this, before the interview actually started, you were freestyling over a freestyle, right? But you really got that. That's what I'm saying.
Like the freestyle I did, it was already sounding like some shit was going. Yeah,
you really got that. I would honestly, I'm gonna give you the flowers and say,
thank you.
One of the greatest freestylers I've ever heard in my life.
Absolutely, and that's coming from a person that's very well understanding the music. Well, I know you know your music. Yeah. I know you love music, and I know you know your hip hop, and you know what I'm saying. Just what does it take as a smart man to understand, like, what does it take to create a lyrical masterpiece and have the wit and the cunningness to say punchlines and make up shit that has to make sense to millions of listeners, but still be like a riddle. Yeah. Basically, you're creating riddles and fucking.
Yeah, because you're talking to people while you're saying it. You could see that you're like pointing at the camera, like, you caught that, real quick?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you can see that shit. Yeah.
I mean, I just got a bad. I grew up in front of the camera and shit, and I just been rapping and dealing with words and writing poems and reading books. Like, one of the best books I ever read is Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill.
Yep.
And that's a favorite for a lot of people. It's a gem. Another one is The Secret.
I was gonna ask you that.
Yeah, man, definitely know The Secret.
Rhonda, what is it? Rhonda Bynes, Rhonda something. Mm-hmm. But I was the first suit I ever bought had The Secret inscribed in the inside of it, right? So because I believe in that shit, and then I'm listening to you speak, and I don't mean to cut you off.
I'm a firm believer of The Secret.
It sounds like there's a lot of manifestation in what you speak on, like a lot of it. You're saying it from the beginning. This is what you thought. It's what you believed in yourself.
I mean, to be honest, that's why I look at life as a video game, because I believe everything in my server is like shit that I have control of or creation of. But at the end of the day, the server itself, the data, the hardware, the software, that shit was already there. I'm just a person within this video game creating my shit and how I want it. And you know what I'm saying? But this shit was already here before me. It's going to be here after me. I'm just not a person that looks at it like I don't have control over it while I'm here. While I'm here, I got control over this shit. And I understand that the things that I'm doing are going to still be here after I'm physically here to see it and consciously put my hands and my opinion in it. So therefore, it gives me even more of an urge to leave more and more on this earth and to leave more of my blood on this earth. That's why I'm big on reproduction and having a lot of kids. And I want to have a lot of kids with different women from different races, from different places. I want to leave my genetics.
Yeah, Sauce Walka lives on forever.
Exactly.
So that shit is fire. I'm telling you, you really do some dope shit. Like, you can see that you do dope shit. And I wanted to ask you that earlier, but I didn't want to cut you off. But the secret shit, because I felt like, I think that everybody that got into that shit, we could kind of see it when we're talking to another individual that's living like that.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Like, you could see that's somebody that just be manifesting shit
true.
all the time.
It was a awakening of consciousness for us, the enlightened, the chosen. Whoever is enlightened and understands that conversation, that conversation, that communication, that language when it's spoken, if you know the secret of like for those people that understand manifestation and believe in it, then that's an extra superpower that you have, and how much the level of mastery and the level of hardness and focus and trajectory that you have of that power is up to how much you believe in it first, and then how much time and effort and energy that you put into the mastery of it. And understanding what is the balance of levies of the mastery of manifestation. And then you have a lot of people that's just, they believe in religion and, the religious beliefs of hopes and blessings of prayer and, deservingness, and things come to the deserving more than the people that understand.
They go out and chase it. Again, think about how simple this shit is, right? But think about how simple this shit is, manifesting the shit. You come to the crib in January of 2023. We're in 2025 now. You come to the crib, you got the Maybach. I got proof. I got videos of me sitting there saying, yo, the whip that he got, I gotta get it. It's been pictured in my mind. Every time it drives by, I see it. So when I go to the dealership to buy a whip, I'm seeing it. Like you can't, all the other whips out there, as dope as they may be,
this one is...
It's different.
It's levitating off of the ground in my face because I've already astral projected, seen myself having this off of the inspiration I got in my workforce with this other individual. I was already in my workforce creating the Danza project. I've already made my decision to be a podcast. I've already set my journey, but I understand I'm still missing tools. I'm missing components. I'm missing certain goals. I'm missing certain blueprint, certain red print, direction, even though I have my own leadership and direction. But once I see, it's like I tell people all the time, who is Michael Jordan without the NBA? Who is LeBron James without the NBA? Who is Kobe Bryant without Jordan? Who is Jordan without a fucking Robert, whatever the nigga name is that had the 11 rings? These all are just whoever.
How do I not know this name right now?
I don't remember the nigga name.
How do I not know the name?
Me neither right now.
Bill Russell.
Yeah. Bill Russell. Okay. At the end of the day, bro, once you take the NBA away from this shit, it's just a bunch of tall ass niggas that jump high and run fast. And that's the part of life that people don't want to dive into. With anything in life, I look at it like that. Who are you without the chain? Who are you without the car? I'm the same nigga without any of this shit, and I could be something. The nigga that you see me as, I'm somebody else too that you don't even know who I am. Now, you don't even know I'm him. And I'm somebody else too, and you don't even know I'm him. And I'm gonna be just as great, or I already am just as great in this world as I am in this world.
Yeah.
And that's what makes you a god. That's what makes you immortal. That's what makes you you know what I'm saying? When you could be
facts,
a businessman, an actor, a father, an athlete, a creator, a musician, an architect, a president.
All of the motherfucking.
It don't have to be entertainment. Like people get success and greatness construed with only entertainment. That's why I show people, no, nigga, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a businessman, I got real estate, I do this, I do that. I'm in a health and wellness now. I'm into fucking, I'm getting fucking medical products approved by the FDA now. Like I'm just trying.
Yeah, now you're killing shit.
Yeah, but the things that I'm doing it in front of the whole world and showing people you can do it too. Or if you don't believe that I can't do it and I'm not gonna do it because of whatever decisions or actions or wildness, craziness, weird, different, don't give a fuck attitude that I may have had in the past, none of that determines my success or my greatness or my hard work or the rooms of people that you think are not gonna love and respect me or wanna do business with me. I'm still got access to those rooms. The door was never shut on me. And you can be that same person, the door never be shut on you, but you have to understand. You have to search and find the knowledge and hold on to it, and then you got to start manifesting. You got to start working, and you got to start earning.
And that's what the secret is all about.